Hi everyone, Sereda here, doing your angel card reading as far as love is concerned. This is for the week of the 13th to the 19th, Sunday through Saturday, September 2015. And this is an angel card reading. And I hear crows in the background constantly making their noise that they make, and I love them. And it lets me know that there's a signal that there is going to be some huge changes as far as relationships go. That's exactly what they're telling me. And as far as what types of themes are going to be unfolding, well, they look good. They look good, they look very strong, and they look as though, yeah, it's like a very clear thing. So, let's get into it. At the center of the love reading, we have this card, the sacral chakra. Now, when I see this, the first thing that came up from the angels is that we have Chiron. There's a huge, some type of configuration or alignment or conjunction or some type of, well, aspect, we'll say that. There's some type of astrological aspect with Chiron taking place this week. And Chiron has to do with the wounded healer. So there are people that are crying, that are letting out deep-seated emotion. And that deep-seated emotion is being let out, is being released, and is being sent out. And so, there is a good idea to channel that energy into creative works, into creative projects. And so since this is a love reading, I definitely see it's good for you to do that with yourself, but to do that with the one that you love also. Granted, some of you are on good terms, some of you are not speaking right now, but some of you have some awkward interactions with your loved one, and it's like nebulous. It's not making sense, and that's because there are deep-seated things that have been coming out, and they're saying that the structure of things is definitely up for a shift. And whether you want that shift to be something that is in or out depends on you. But playing right now is a good thing. Not being so serious, but playing. The sacral chakra, I see this, I'm picking up on childhood stuff. I know some of us, a lot of us have felt energies, especially from other people, especially from some of the people we know. And also seeing those people, it's like you've been seeing who is really in your corner. Who's there to really give you love. So there's definitely a feeling this week of feelings of shame, of guilt, things like that. Work your best not to really go in too deep into it. Do some meditations, get out, write down your thoughts. Get out of here. Don't stay too far in here too much. And listen to some music. Yeah, they're saying listen to some music. And if you make music, make some music. Do that too. Make some art. So that's at the central that's the central part of the reading there. And what are the angels saying? The angels are saying that the outcome is going to be this. And we did get this from another reading that we did for the monthlies or the weeklies, and we're getting it again. So no matter what is happening, and I gotta shake this, it feels really good, but no matter what is happening, no matter what's happened, people can really, oh my gosh, so many layers that make up us, right? Some of those layers that make us up are still carrying old stuff from long times ago. And it feels like it's just from this present, lifetime, but they're saying it's not. They're saying it's not, in that it's a letting go time if you want to be victorious, to let those heavy things go. We all have things that we can let go of. What is it for you? The gemstone iolite strongly been coming up before and after the reading, even before the other reading. Although I didn't mention it during the other reading, but it came up during this one to say it. Yeah, they're saying that things are definitely they're on the up and up. And to be proud of yourself for that. Doesn't matter if you cried 1,000 tears. It doesn't matter. They're saying that it doesn't have anything to do with being weak, no matter what anyone's told you, no matter what anyone's ever called you. And you're all right, just where you stand. There's going to definitely be an energy between loved ones that you got to stand your ground. Cannot let people just run all over you, right? But you don't need me to tell you that, because you've already been putting your foot down and exerting yourself in your situation. You're like, I'm not taking this anymore. This is bullshit. And you don't have to take it. So whatever it takes for you to get motivated in order to shift, change, allow things to move through your life the way that you want them to. As you plan out and chart out what it is that you want at this particular new moon, it's going to be happening. It's going to be huge too. It's going to be huge. So stand up and go after it. The whole world is out there just waiting. And that may take place with this other person, but it may take place with somebody else. For some of you, the old has to move for the new to come in. It just has to. Because some of you are with someone who won't even let you, they don't even want to see you stand in your power, because they are afraid that you may, outshine them, or that you may outdo them, or, you may be trying to compete with them, or whatever. And then you have others. Those other ones, they are looking at you like you are doing your thing. But you need no one to tell you that. They're saying, remember that you have it going on. No matter how it looks right now, you're healing. It's quite all right. The next card coming up, what do we have here? We've got this. We've got intuition. And that is a huge positive for this week, right? Because whatever you're sensing is about to happen, is happening, should happen, how you want it to happen, is going down. They're saying to allow it to be open, to be receptive, to listen to your love. Some of you, if you've got a lover that wants to work with you, if they really want to work with you. There's some people that do not want to change. They're set in their ways. It's like, this is it. I'm in this box, and I'm going to stay in the box, and you got to deal with that shit, right? Who is that? Is it you, or is it the other person? It doesn't matter, but use the way that your feelings, your guidance system, your inner guidance, how you're feeling, and see, maybe you need to stay where you are. And if you're feeling like you're in a box and you feel comfortable there, like that is where you're supposed to be, sometimes that's what it is. Sometimes it's not time for you to make a huge change. Not one that you're making happen. Because you may be doing what you want to be doing already. So if that feels, sorry, I've got something on my mouth, I don't know. If you feel comfortable where you are, then do that. But there's, Archangel Raziel saying that, there's a lot of gems in your intuition right now. It's like hidden treasures, So tune into that. Tune into that, and somebody is going to definitely come and let you know something, and it's going to have you really, really glowing. It's going to really, it's saying, like you'll be floating. You'll feel, elevated from something that someone is going to say. And it's also a message coming from one of your ancestors, they're saying. One of your ancestors is coming with a message around the time of, sometime this month, but I'm feeling that it's definitely this week. And someone is going to say it, and it's going to come out, and it may hurt a bit because they want you to get unstuck. Okay? Yeah, they want you to get unstuck. You want to get unstuck, though. That's the thing about it. There's a feeling of antsy type of feeling that you're ready to move to the next level. So they're going to be giving you little nudges. They may have already been doing that. You may have already seen that happening. So the next card coming up is this one. These are the last two. Are security. And this also has to do with like the root of things. Yeah, Archangel Zechariah is saying there's, a concern that where you are, with who you are, you may never be able to make things meet material-wise, and that some of you are trying to, or are thinking about and figuring out whether or not that's okay for you or not. And it's a message saying that it's not exactly that. The other person is not working hard, because I'm picking up they work hard and things like that. But there's a shortage. There's a feeling between the two of you that there's a shortage. And I'm getting this, and it's saying to reach out to alliances. And so some of you are, there's two hands here. It's like I'm really considering or letting you go. Because things aren't meeting up. And I had my eyes to the side when I was reading this, but as I'm looking at the card, I'm getting that too. It's like things aren't adding up. Maybe I ought to rethink this thing. Also, a recalibration of the relationship is happening because some of you are seeing the relationship through new eyes. So it's going to be like dating a whole new person for some of you, which is going to be quite exciting because you're looking at things in a more positive way. I'd say more open-minded, something like that. Yeah, they're saying. So, and yeah, focusing on the security can help or hinder things. It can. Let's go back to the other card where it's talking about using your intuition. Go with that, flow with that. The next card coming up, I turned it back over. But we have Archangel Michael's exhalation card, which is beautiful. And so definitely feeling this card, I felt like a boost of love potion number 9. I don't know what that feels like, but that's what it feels like that I just felt. And this is having to do with, yeah, what is it having? It's happy. It's a happy energy. It's about happiness. You know, and let me let you look at it. You know, allowing your joy to bubble over. When you think about certain details that have happened within a relationship, and you may think that they've affected you in such a way to where you you just will never be the same again. You know, relationships have all kinds of effects, right? But this particular week is going to be a week it's going to be a week to reach in and to feel that unconditional love for certain other people. And there are going to be people who are not going to understand that. I got mental illness that I'm getting that's coming to me from the angels. That there's mental illness. There's people that some of them don't understand how to communicate in a balanced way, or there's certain people that have a challenge with balancing their emotions. And they can use some unconditional love. That may come from you, or it may come from someone else who comes in for them. But your intuition, the way that you feel, the way your heart feels about the situation is going to, let you know, because the universe is going to be really, changing some things to such a point where, like, they're not going to be the same anymore. So unconditional love is going to be necessary for certain things to continue on. And there's definitely a need to get out and go on a trip, spiritual pilgrimage for some of you, with someone that you really love. And definitely some of you are having to rethink whether or not you want to stay in a relationship because the other person did something that thoroughly really hurt you, like lying, cheating, being some deceitful stuff is what I'm saying. Yeah. And that deceitfulness is bringing up, old wounds from childhood, or old wounds from when you were younger or years ago, whatever. It's bringing them back up. So the energy this week is going to have to do with healing your heart too, and being there for some other people that may need that love also for themselves. Because Virgo does have to do with the healer energy. Don't I know about it? And being of service and of support to others, but without giving so much of yourself that there's nothing left for you. That's detrimental. That's a waste. Don't do that. For all my healers that listen to this. And all of us, I feel like, are healers in some kind of way. Healers, lovers, heart-centered people, And really it's like there's someone listening that really just wants to know the best way to handle this situation. And it may have not seemed so clear of how to do that, but this week will give way more insight into that. Look back at how your childhood was and how you do things now, and see if those things are playing out. If their conditioning's playing out, and are those perceptions as to how you think relationships should go, and how you think that other people should react, how they should do the dishes. You know, how has your childhood shaped your present today? Do you feel like it's had a positive or a negative impact on you? And what are some of the steps that you can take now to begin to heal that, that wounded healer energy, if that's you? And how can you assist another that's in your space, in your environment, that you plan on being there for? How can you assist them with healing or just being there for them? Being a ear for them to listen to, not a doormat, not being a doormat, but being an ear, listening and just being an ear sometimes for them to talk. Because, some people have those, personalities. They just think you should just listen without having anything to say ever. And I'm like, that's not even a conversation. That's a joke. It's not real. So, especially not when you're dealing with certain people that have anyone, like what's the point of just being a soundboard to someone and you never get a chance to talk. So they're saying, don't let yourself be a doormat, okay? Because you may care unconditionally, you may really love the person, but they're gonna try that stuff with somebody else, and you're gonna get smashed some kind of way for trying that, because it just, that's not how life works. There's got to be reciprocity, because the universe is going to be balancing the scales right about now, this month, Game Changer Month, right? All right, so that was your reading. And so, beyond that, there's definitely great energy in mind here for couples to come together and build a family business. Two, if you have, some give and take energy, then some of you will find yourselves wanting to do that. Beyond that, that's it. Definitely join me on Periscope. I did my first Periscope. I talked about in the last video for the general readings for the week of 13th to the 19th, this Sunday through Saturday. So anyway, I did a little Periscope today, and definitely I'm looking forward to doing more of them. I'm going to be doing some trainings on there. So we're going to be talking about, if you have some questions, definitely leave your questions for me. Leave me a voicemail on my website. If you go to naturallyhighlife.com, the side tab, I love the voicemails you all have been leaving, but leave me some voicemails if there's something that you need some help on, you want to work on, that, and I'll be putting some videos out about those things. That's what it's all about. So beyond that, I'm going to put these things away, and definitely check out the links below if you're looking at working out with me, exercise videos. If you're looking at working with me one-on-one, because, I do my little mentoring and coaching thing, which I love to do. And this is really what I'm passionate about. And, so definitely every week, every month, this is what we do. And links below, check them out. Visit naturallyhighlife.com and check out the videos. Leave your comments. Let me know how you're doing. If you have any questions about anything, you can leave a comment below if you have some things you want to address, or leave me a voicemail. Leave me a voicemail on my website. It's a side tab and it's free. And I'll definitely listen to them, and I'll be putting out content for you to answer those questions so we can get those things worked out, all right? Peace, love, and light. And I'm Sereda. You all know me. And thank you for hanging in here with me and for being there. I really do appreciate you. Got 4,000 subscribers now, which is so awesome. I'm so feeling that. And I'm feeling really inspired, truly. And it's really good to be a part of, of this and of your journeys, So thank you for being here, and thank you for listening to my videos. And thank you so much. I hope you get something out of this, and I hope it's helpful to you as well. All right. And definitely take your time, take care of yourself, and be gentle with yourself during the time of these eclipses. And again, be patient with yourself. And if you find yourself spazzing out or it's just feeling too much intensity, then just ease back. It's all right. You don't have to do it all in a day. I know I'm not. All right, peace, and I'll see you on Periscope soon. I'll let you all know when I'm going to be doing one, but do subscribe to me there underneath my name, Sereda Dailey. All right, and talk soon. Peace.